there is a massive risk due to the geopolitical circumstances and the war in Ukraine that the fossil fuel industry will abuse the space and impose more and prolong our dependency on fossil fuels. It is therefore imperative that we listen to the science that is screaming at us and has been for decades that we must phase out fossil fuels rapidly and in a just fashion. Therefore, we are calling upon all governments, both in the global north and the global south, to set just transition plans. The risk is imminent at this COP, and therefore it is vital that civil society apply the pressure, and the global media support that, vocalize that, and get that out to the public in order to shift the narrative and apply sufficient pressure. It is we're not. I don't know what's going to happen with this, but one thing I'm sure of is the pressure will remain not to subjugate ourselves and increase our dependency on extractivism. It is the big problem really is you see lots of governments looking, there's a big capital cost to invest in renewables, and many countries in Africa have they have significant proportions of the populations that are still don't have access to electricity, and the mitigation finance isn't coming sufficiently. And the fossil fuel industry is now knocking on their doors saying, here, we're going to put in the money. There, the claim and the justification in this space or in global media is, hey, Europe is going through an energy crisis. We need to help them in these few years to replace the gas coming from Russia, that was coming from Russia, and they can go through their transition plans and phase out in a few years. But all these projects that are being planned now, they won't start producing gas or oil for another 6, 7, 8 years. So they're abusing the crisis. And at the end of the day, when when we look at the profits these companies are making, we're talking about trillions of dollars. Their profits had skyrocketed in 2022. And so when we say that when European countries or northern countries say we don't have the money for climate finance, no, it's there. The profits of your fossil fuel industries could provide a massive boost to climate finance. They say the money isn't there, but Germany mobilized $100 billion in 1 month, 2 months. Yes, it's a crisis and it's an imminent threat, but so is the climate crisis.